A hot Wednesday. It just goes on and on, doesn't it, Sean?
Yeah, really, the next 3 days are going to be astronomically hot, and each day is hotter than the last. Wednesday, today is going to be hot. You might not think it's astronomically hot. Wednesday, you probably will. It is going to, that heat index that feels like temperature right now outside at 68 degrees. Parts of Wednesday, that could be over 100 degrees. That is the humidity and heat we will be dealing with quite soon. But right now, you step outside, 68 degrees. It's a nice morning, mostly clear skies, especially in Rochester behind me. And the humidity's there, but it's not that humid, only around 60 degrees. It's a little bit windier today. We could expect some winds up to 15 or 20 miles per hour later on this afternoon. Right now, we're taking a look at some of our live eyes. Let's give Mason City another chance. We were seeing some light rain in Mason City earlier, but elsewhere, temperatures are much warmer. Downtown Rochester, actually, at 72 degrees. So right now we're taking a look at our Sky Tracker 3 radar and satellite. We're seeing some rain showers over to our northwest. Those will weaken as they start to move in, so most of us won't see too much. We did see some isolated to kind of scattered briefly some showers in parts of North Iowa. Right now, that's just to the south of Mason City, southern Cerro Gordo County. There's not too much more there, but it serves as a good lesson for the storms, what they're going to look like as we work into tomorrow and Wednesday. And these next 3 days, as it's so hot, the more heat you get in the air, the more energy there is for storms. But we're not expecting a giant wave of showers or storms. Instead, it's going to be more like what we saw this morning, just some isolated specks. So unfortunately, not a whole lot of rain, even with the severe chance. Temperatures currently in the mid to upper 60s this morning. And later on this afternoon, if you are headed to the Olmsted County Free Fair, look at how quickly these temperatures rise. 9, 10 a.m. in the 70s, by lunchtime in the mid 80s, and later this afternoon, the upper 80s with the heat index towards around 90 degrees. I'll be talking more about that in a second. But just a quick look at our computer model. Here we are. Again, lunchtime, mid-80s, mostly sunny skies. A lot of these clouds that the model's picking up on, those are just bubbling on up. It's kind of one of those days where it starts sunny and then you start to see some small clouds growing bigger and bigger. Upper 80s later on this afternoon, an isolated chance for a brief shower or storm later this afternoon and evening. Some of that could even be early tomorrow morning. Here we are, 2:30 a.m. We're up, me, Brooke, and Tyler are getting in for work, and there could even be some showers at this time. But then we do it again for Tuesday. We add some heat and humidity into the mix. It feels more hotter on Tuesday. Slight to marginal risk for severe weather. The model's not picking up on it, and I'll tell you right now, the models are going to do a terrible job doing these storms the next couple of days. So you just kind of have to know that when we have all this energy, there's going to be a chance for storms. But the bigger story besides the chance for storms will be the heat and the humid conditions. The heat index towards around Tuesday, 95 to 100 degrees. Wednesday, as high temperatures approach the mid-90s, the heat index will be above 100 degrees. And even the rest of the week, even though it's in the 80s, is still fairly hot. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast where the weekend's always in view. Tuesday, Wednesday, those are days to be alert because it will be dangerously hot, especially Wednesday. And there's also going to be a chance for severe weather. Again, like I said, it's not going to be a giant wave of just an onslaught of storms. It's instead going to be, if you do see something pop up, it's going to be pretty strong. We'll be checking that as we